sound, head hitting on the ground, 'cause the evil was done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yellow!
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith to about the 33-yard line. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually. Right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October. You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Yellow!
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go! Let's go, 80!
Here's Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get out near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Come on. 79, bro. Hawk, 70, Hawk.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
John Parker Romo.
Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned him, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. You talk about this Titan defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we're going to see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Ward. Setting up the screen for Sampson. No gain on the screen there at second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's complete to DK. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
Gain of 6 yards.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Parker Romo on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return Yardage that we won't even account for in the box score may help them win the game.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14 to shooting.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Ready.
Now 2nd and 9.
Check 60. Check. Here we go. Check. Nice pump. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll swing this out to Sampson. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 bucks. 18. 5 years. 18. From
the gun, here's Ward. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards. That's good.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
And the Titans first down.
2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Ward. And he's taken down. Chiefs sack.
19.
Throwing now, Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this point with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Intended for number 16. Incomplete. Cordell Flott on the coverage.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, 57, 57.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 59 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Titans 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Foul. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On third down, Sampson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Dragon 60. Come on. 18, 5, 6, 70, Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Ward. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Got it, ready?
Throw left side complete. That's Murphy. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are once again back in front.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14.
14. John Carter will follow the kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Royals, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Titans 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they give the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Bronco leading.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Out of the gun, Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Titans.
Come on. Six the Eagles.
Looking to throw. Ward. Open man, that's Fulton. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go.
Sampson. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Cam Ward. And in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Chiefs 21. John Parker Rubble to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. For the left side, it's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this out to about the 42.
7-yard gain. And the Titans first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70, go!
From the gun, Ward. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Chiefs 24. John Parker to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Yeah, this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Moore. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murphy. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Viking 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hey, smash.
Ward now, operating from the gun. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
19, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run on first down. Sampson, 114 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
19 Charger, 19. Check. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
And the Titans, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Cowboys! Unlock line! Unlock!
They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
38, Chiefs 24. John Parker Romo to
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. And that big fourth-quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they said a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
makes the score Titans 38, Chiefs 31. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And that will be incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right at the 35. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Smith. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a made.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time, looked well for a solid gain.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Pass complete to Royals. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would end up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now it's Mahomes again. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is they're all 30 yards downfield after that play.
The throw out to Ross. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Yellow. Attack, attack. 180.
Mahomes. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
15.
Mahomes will throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's first and goal.
And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
From 40 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Butker on for the PAT.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
The game is tied at 38 all. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Tag! Tag the 60! Tag the 6! Tag the 60!
Here's Ward. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down.
Third and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Here's first and 10.
Attack, attack! Yep, yellow, yellow! All right, 80! Hey, 43, 43, 15! Outside!
Here's Mahomes.
He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
45. Titans 38. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Press all 80. Press. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. That'll be complete to Sampson. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
60 by 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heat for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Ready. 70 Lions. Cut 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Wow, Charles, that doesn't just take points off the board. That takes a win off the board.
So now you have to regroup because you've gone from celebrating what you think is a win to trying to figure out how to do it again and make it a win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.